if it's one thing that I want you to see, it's everybody is ignorant. It's only when you speak on what you don't know, you become slow, and that ignorance crosses into stupidity. Yet I'm still spending my energy debating enemies that tend to be idiots, really inept politically, that don't have the depth or wit of me. Oh well, it'll be co-chance in hell, so riddle me this. How am I supposed to take you serious when all of your positions are socially expedient? Thinking you a rebel, but at most you obedient. Opposing opinions make folks be belligerent. Occult and religious, so you know what's on CNN and vote what you told by the folks that got a sentence missing. Oh, you a hypocrite and I'm in awe, cause the diversity you advocate is not in thought. You get away with it cause you placed in a freaking chamber with echoes ringing, surrounded by a bunch of brainless. Your aim is yet all the same shame cause you ain't slick, afraid to relate other things cause you nameless. Tamed and weak and pathetic, you epitomize politic ties cause you scared to be criticized. Ancient trick, you ain't say this, you afraid to unplug from the matrix. Basic. Why would you waste your time when you can be so much more, so much more, so much more? Why would you go in blind when you can be so much more, so much more? I can only be great. I can only be great. I can only be great. I can only be great.
Rupert Rats Part Photo, I gotta show those what would happen. I kick it solo, had a Fogo when it's the proto that step up to the podium. No gas like petroleum, should probably bring the sodium, you salty. So you bite up off the audio, retarded, that's why you targeted. Plus you got a sorry flow, I used to partyo from the dirty D to the barrio. Now I build my audience, focusing doing cardio. Running laps around you, I don't have to pound you. Watch your mouth do it, rather wrap a circle around you. If it came down to catching around in the battle mode, I sat your ego, cause you and I are not compatible, get out of here. I know it sucks and it's sad to hear. You and I ain't even in the same stratosphere. You weak, the epitome, you see defeat. Truth be told, don't belong within 100 feet of me. So get your mind right, not in my hindsight. Don't like the limelight, so I strike when the time's right. This is my fight, but I might be defined by 99 likes when I'm grabbing my mic and I'm within my rights to body beats. I gotta be in your head like lobotomy. You got a lot to see, I'm possibly a prodigy. Hop on beats like a wallaby. Don't follow me or copy me, I'm the guy that you try to be. But you can't mimic this cause you're not kin of this. And it's my sentiments, be a disappearing act, you an idiot. And bro, I'm serious, need to hurry up, see you tearing up. I put fear in you cause you inferior, period. You got a lot of problems and I gotta solve them, I don't coddle them. I don't get excited, I get inside of his mind and got to fighting them. Need to take his vitamins, I'm prime like the optimist. It's optimal, I got to blow up. The number of fake babies, we got an overflow. And they sell it sold to the labels, they bending over for. They broke us a joke and they steady falling for okie doke. We know he's so poor but he blind and he don't know the ropes. I don't know why you would be stunting in public. You don't own either your masters or publishing, so if the album charts, you ain't saying nothing of it. You a puppet and you love it, you hot to telling you tuck it, you a sucker. Defeat him cause I'm unbeatable. He the one that say he the one that get eat upon. Feed upon, I compete with him easily. It's like ether, son diligently and evil one appease him and succeed in the fact that I'm even able to hop on the beat and do the stuff. Who the thunk? I make the punks look like chumps. Only doing this part time, I'm better than.
Hello and welcome. Sorry, I had some technical issue with my setting. And I had some gameplay mistake and stuff. So yeah. So let's try streaming Hogwarts Legacy here. We won't use my main account, but my other character because, you know, stuff and stuff. but I'm gonna use this one. Create a new one. Let's discover it from the start. Already playing a little bit, so won't lie. Yeah, would have had fun if it wasn't. I know, who cares? Let's go with this one. I want that chiseled jawline. The fact that you cannot really create a character like from scratch is a little bit sad online. Let's go full dark. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. No, I think that if you watch this, you made a mistake. I was like, this one is really slick. Yeah, he looked like a villain right now. Okay, I see the difference. Doesn't change really nothing. At the same time, if you want, I won't say that I'm the best at streaming, but you can always follow the other one at Streaming After Dark on Twitch. Because, yeah, switch. Let's remove all this. Let's go all the way. I don't really see any difference. Like, I think this is the most useless part, except for the... Let's see what kind of eye I can use. We're going house slithering anyway, so I don't care. The eyebrow color. We're going closer to red because I love having red eyes in games. It's funny. We're going white for this part. The next one. Hard. Voice one.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy it.
That was quite something.
Okay. For all those, what's the name? D-Dream. For all those One Piece fans, because, you know, the broken D, that dream.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
I'm gonna try to see if I can adjust the streaming stuff. That's kind of cool, man. I guess now it should be better.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Damn.
Hang on!
Okay, I did see it already.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Before anything else, let's calibrate the sound a little bit. Not because it's bad, just because it's kind of on my nerve. Okay, this should be enough. Mute all, display subtitle on. Who cares? Okay.
Mind your step.
It does sound strong, but I think it will be a little bit less strong.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Yeah, cool. Oh, this exposition looks...
That's a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand works improving with every cast. Ah!
Thank you, sir.
Up there! We're close now. It's just ahead.
It started out a little bit long. I won't lie.
Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
I'm just trying shit out very quick that I didn't try out last time that I started the game. I'm not that far, like you can see.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Kinda cool.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Where are we here? Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
It's interesting to put a game as a cat and mouse somewhere in the game.
Revelio.
There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Interesting. I was asking myself if it's streaming on YouTube, so a good idea. If it's streaming on Twitch or something somewhere else. Just in case.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio, I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
I like how this is just an excuse to make you learn a new spell. Okay.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Exposo! Levioso!
Stupefy!
Descendo! Confringo! Prote Levioso! Deposo!
Stupefy!
Exposo! Confringo! Stay close!
He's gonna disappear.
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
That kind of strange.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Oh, damn.
Stupid one.
I guess.
Lumos.
I think it was just me being trash. Swim job. Interesting. My question is more like,
there you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
this is cool.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We will...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you
You don't have patience at all, that's it.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
This part is lagging to death. That's because it's
running. Yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Just a bit.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Yes. I accept House Slytherin.
You belong in Slytherin!
Yeah, I'm the largest. It's different.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
That's a lot of food wasted. Anyway.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Okay. 1 hour tutorial or kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. I don't think that all that hand-holding is that useful. But that's
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Good to know. I think I'm not supposed to do it, but who knows? Trying shit out just to see how much I like to make a first game review after streaming it on YouTube. I don't think that streaming it on YouTube is the best idea for me as me. But I like streaming, so it's so cool, I guess.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year. I wonder where they're from.
Well, I suppose... No.
Did you see the way that...
Let's try.
Can I help you?
Can't imagine.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Everything is a blur when you don't want to talk about it.
What book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Already? Why did it get me out of the discussion? I didn't click on anything else.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Oh, sorry. Had a bad joke.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
I'm just sorry in advance. I'm still here, it's just that I'm trying.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Okay.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I'm just trying shit out. I don't think it's that.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
To have.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
This is a special take to have, like, in 1800, like, being that of a, you know, I'm gonna lie, it's kind of special. Just think about it. But that is what everything in the 1800s, but hey, who cares?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
The good part says kill skip.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details
Revelio.
the guide can provide?
I know, I didn't read it. Because they're gonna force me to read it after. So, level 1, let's see. Yes, I hate the part where they
Clever,
make you
isn't
walk.
it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
I'll try. I want to run, but they don't let me.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, let's open it. Oh, I'm not the... yeah. I guess... Okay, I guess. Okay, I understand. So let's go here. Travel, okay. I'm just trying shit out. Making it interesting, I guess.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I see.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Okay, good to know.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm afraid this...
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Oh.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Good. For real, I'm just waiting to learn Abracadabra. I forget the
entirely in agreement with what you're saying, but
this
I
spell,
do see your
but
point.
it's a cool one. The one that's
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. Let's see what's happening. Okay.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay. Good to know, good to know. Ah.
I wish they'd let Roman
I
teachers
see. Okay, cool.
Charms is the only
There's
part.
something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Yeah, sounds good.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating
Revelio.
that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I've been collecting chickens.
I like how I don't really have to look around. They just snitch it instead.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Yeah.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Professor Weasley's already preparing.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Okay.
I don't mind living in dormitories.
Let's end this first mission. It's not the...
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I followed you too.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Yeah, sounds
The
good.
moth! I should have seen that.
Okay, cool. What's that? I guess I don't have this spell for this one. Yeah, I don't look like I have this spell for this one. Okay, I'm out. This looks kind of complicated. Just
Was it
I've
two
always
pinches
said
of
that
Angelica
travel
or three?
broadens the mind.
yeah, that's a lot of them. Okay, let's choose the map and go somewhere. So I lost the quest because I was on something else, I guess. So, yeah. Let's do the first part. At least to get the first part, at least. Oh, okay. Makes sense. You have to...
Revelio.
Okay. prefer to use like your main spell for everything. Not that it changed something, it's just interesting, I guess. So next one. I'm going to first.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421.
Hufflepuff is the worst house anyway. Nobody cares. Am I wrong or am I right? Nobody wants to be Hufflepuff. Which house is better than Hufflepuff?
Is that all you've got?
Yeah.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay, let's try.
Levioso!
I'm a genius, and I never knew it.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent isn't so. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Interesting. Oh, cool.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! Good form. I know. You're good. How perceptive. Thank you. Rather good at this, aren't you? I know. Levioso.
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Nothing lucky about.
Okay.
Protego. Stupid Protego. Complex things. Levioso. This can't be your fault. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Okay.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I almost lost.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Protego!
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Desperately need to improve my charms marks. I can find a housemate to levitate. Professor Weasley said he probably...
Let's see what...
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
That's what I'm saying. That's the Arkle model. At least it's not cringe.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Can I talk to the teacher? I don't think so. Can I go the way of the teacher? One in? Ah, okay, this is the teacher. I'm not that sure.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Interesting. Yeah, let's go to the next one. I'm at the start, so the start's kind of special, I guess. Let's see the rest. Okay. Nothing here. Let's save game. I love saving game. Let's see. Do I have something here? Let's put it down. those glasses. Wow. Why not? It's not that bad, I guess. No, it's just not. Isn't that swaggy enough? Okay, okay. This was funny. I'm sorry. This was funny for me. Let's gear. The inventory, I have shit. Collection. Shit. Okay. All the stuff has a collection. Here. Let's see. Nothing for them. Okay. Selling. Okay. Just we're like moving around, seeing stuff, seeing if it works, if it's good or something.
Herbology homework, you say? Well, your homework just rampaged through the greenhouse and ate all of the Alehotzi plants. Your mother is devastated. No more homework that isn't written in a book. You hear me? No more.
So cool.
Sometimes
Like at least it's living. I couldn't say that it's.
Revelio.
Too far away. Maybe. Oh wow! I revealed something so far away. It's not so self-efficient.
Talk about this? I'm sorry, I'm sorry! That life is behind me, I promise!
Nope, not ready to adventure out of the stuff. I just wanted to end the part that looks like a tutorial. Because I want something new. Not something new, I just want to. How can I say?
Revelio.
Ah, here we are. Not really. What's this? Cool, a chest. No. I like how one is a bathroom, one is a...
You'll make quite the portrait one day. I wouldn't want to be hung next to you.
So interesting.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Lumos.
Levioso.
Okay, maybe. Nope. Okay, can I take that? Okay. I guess this is a miss on my part. Let's go to the next one.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily
Revelio.
intend to go back to the lesson. I thought a boy was trying to be nice to me the other day. Offered to carry my books, he did. Oh, charming, I thought.
I prefer the 3 broomsticks to the Hogshead. Sirona's a much better conversationalist than Jasper Trout.
I'm convinced that Bin's called on me in class.
I could have listened to them outside, but I'll go with the inside instead.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
That is his
Hello,
thick accent.
I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
This accent comes from South Africa.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right. Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay. Let me fuck this shit up. Accio.
Accio.
Accio. I can't read, so yeah.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
My father used to say to me, if you practice every day, you'll practice every day. So, for far away now, I was just annoying to use it.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay, let's see.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible. Now, Think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. That's it!
I'm cheating my way.
Excellent control there.
Interesting, so if I...
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Okay.
That is how it's done.
Nah. Don't be that good.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Splendid!
Here we go! There we go. Well done. Be sharp. Phew.
Accio. A perfect score. Remarkable.
Yeah, I'm that good.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
How about to lose?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Wow.
Yes!
Yeah.
Not exactly your typical lesson. Not that I mind.
Very good.
Here we go. There we go. Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Accio.
Oh, that was an execution. Let us see this. Phew.
I'm already winning, but let's try to.
I'm not watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Happens to the best of us.
I missed the last one. I missed the last one. Can I keep it a little bit too?
Very good, both of you. Well done.
But that was better. So, point Slytherin again, Because Slytherin is the best team.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Holding my... I don't know. Which one is better? That's good. I'm good against that.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Oh. Okay. So that's supposed to be Uganda Knuckles. That's not the same accent, but okay.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Interesting.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
The accent is really distracting. Not that it's bad, I mean, it's not the right accent.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Okay.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Cool. Puny magic. I'm gonna be the very
Hello
best.
there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Why not?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I tried.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Wow.
Lumos. Revelio.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh, my mother makes me. And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Is it the same door? Wow, okay. Cool.
I wish I was a metamorph maker.
I'd be glad if they let us convene at the Three Broomsticks instead.
My great aunt was a Hufflepuff. She says it's the best common room on account of it being so fine.
Oh, cool. Good to know.
Off on another adventure, are we?
The food that appears in the Great Hall isn't comfortable.
Oh, missed. Okay, now. I just missed it.
I adore playing with my siblings. A bit violent, but fun because it's a good way to get out after stress.
This is the next one. The shoulder. For real, the game is kind of fun. Kind of fun. This part is kind of fast too. I don't know why they will. Okay, yeah, makes sense. If it's not anyone, if it's not part of the animation tree, it makes sense. Why wouldn't you? Well, you would.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me, isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Who wouldn't love it?
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students.
I want to go with
And
Sebastian.
she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
I was thinking that
I just know we're finally going to win.
I think I'd have made an excellent.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Oh, I'd love to try something more with them.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Sure.
Revelio.
Got it.
I'm just happy to have made it. I'm kind of mad that if I'm...
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I feel bad that it works without aiming, and I was trying to aim, so it didn't make it work.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio.
There's nothing just for me. Okay. Kind of trash, but okay, I guess.
Revelio. Reparo.
No. Okay, doesn't make sense. Okay, let's get to the next one. I'm trying.
Revelio.
There's so many
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty. Thomas Brown knows more about books than anyone. Well, perhaps not Madam Scribner, but anyone else, I'd say.
I hear Upper Hogsfield is lovely. Was it another one? Well, both Hogsfields.
I should go to a small hamlet when I'm older. One just like Rockborough.
Okay.
All I have at home are gardens.
Revelio.
It's cool. I won't lie. It's very cool. It's like I feel like this is cool to watch. Like everything.
Try working with a wand that's been passed down from 3 unruly sisters.
I've been meaning to ask you. You wouldn't have an extra quill I could borrow, would you?
Revelio.
My thieves ran face first into Adelaide Oaks the other day. I think it made Peeves this entire week.
We had a ghoul in our attic. Groaned all the time. Quite the nuisance. Still, we never had spiders.
Sharp caught me making faces behind his back. It was awful. Not to mention losing so many house points.
I fell asleep in Transfiguration once. Professor Weasley woke me up and I had drool all over my wand. Couldn't transfigure my way out of that.
Well, my father naturally assumed I'd be a strong seeker to help him. I say thank Merlin Quidditch was cancelled.
I was always in trouble, I was. Always something broken in the garden. Ornaments, torn up lawn.
I'm uncomfortable with the size of my legs. Well, you were asking the other day, so I'm telling you.
Oh, I don't even know who's talking. I'm thinking it's the 2 on the top, but who knows?
Hello, looking for me?
Technically, I wanted the other one, but hey, why not?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
I'm trying.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes. I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Ha! That part is so true. I'm sorry. I never get used to the cold, even if like the cold and me, you know, like I'm not friends, but you know, we see each other.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about that?
They are
Revelio.
interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
I'm trying stuff. That made me think so much about the Harry Potter game from the PS2 era. I used to have it. I don't know what happened to this game.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Ah, okay. I'm sorry. The idea is good, but sometimes you're watching stuff.
Absolutely. Likely already named them too.
Prance Hoof and Sugarfoot.
Oh no.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
For all, the game is not that bad. Let's be frank, the game is not bad at all. Like, being playing for
I
how
would
much?
spend all of my time exploring if I could.
2 hours.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Rule number 1 when you play a game.
Wish I could afford my own.
Collect
How are you
everything.
settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Yeah. I heard those rumors too about goblins and such.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer, and you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Next time I will do just a little
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Okay. I have so much, like, oh. I guess. Wow, okay. Let's see. Let's start with the one. Because I can.
Merlin's blooming beard, not again.
Not now. I'm gonna do it later.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Damn.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
Ah, okay, so I can create my own one. So you create my own one, okay.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Huh.
How intriguing.
Okay.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Okay, now it's just getting...
Curious indeed.
Ha. Let's take a 15... Let's take a 14.5 inches to compensate. No.
How intriguing.
Whippy.
Curious indeed.
Swishy.
How intriguing.
I will take Whippy. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have given me that choice. That's...
Curious indeed.
Okay. Dragon heartstring that serve as the core of a wand. Something for magic. The heart of a unicorn serve as a for consistent magic. We're going with dragon.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner. How intriguing. Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative.
Let's go with dragon.
Curious indeed.
I don't like what it looks like. Let's myself if I can.
How intriguing.
Like, it's not bad, it's just...
Curious indeed.
I hate this one. Okay, I guess. No.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so.
A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic, and the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Damn, he's so ashy. I don't know how to take it. Can I talk to him again? Also, can I change the wand? Like, not like it's useful, but you know what I mean? I don't know, that's good stuff. Let's go there anyway, just because I'm kind of curious. The light's starting to get nice.
Oh, really? I'd forgotten to bring it out with me.
What's this?
Who needs keys when you know Alohomora?
Revelio.
Okay, now it's starting to lag on my level.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio.
It is outside, right? No, it's outside.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture, but I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
I'm broke, so... I'm sorry. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, this is something quick.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Oh, I can sell my stuff. Like those glasses that I will never use. Oh, this stuff that's trash. Good to know.
Revelio.
I'm just saying.
I hate the fact that...
She's a first year.
The lag is getting on my nerves.
Accio.
The fact that I had to win a support animation, I won't do it ever again. Just because it's stupid to have like the screen go black just like that.
I find if I try to look attentive.
Let's go to the last one. After that, I'm done. I think.
Sharp off my back. It works quite well unless he asks me a question.
Potion and something else. Potion.
Overall, I probably wouldn't recommend it.
It's annoying, and I'm 19.999% sure that every fucking frame drop that I receive is the fucking UI.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
What's the name of the stuff?
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Wow. I never felt as broke as in this game. So as you think about it, I'm so broke. Interesting. Okay. So now we're going to
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Okay. I won't lie, there's a lot of representation in this game. No, sorry, it's a joke. It's a joke. Oh, damn it. I'm saying a lot of stuff. Let's go. I won't say that. Oh. I'm just trying to see what else. I'm a new one. I hope that it
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Yeah, I play with the controller.
Levioso.
Wow.
Expelliarmus!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at him! We have to wear him down!
Okay, so if it's red, I'm dead.
Leviosa.
Oresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
Trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it. Oresto momentum. Defendo.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Wow. Wow. For real?
Goodness. A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Okay, I have so many questions.
Hello there. A moment if you would. Reparo.
I will see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Revelio.
Okay, let's prepare everything else first. That one? That's right.
Reparo.
Thanks. Here, I guess.
Reparo.
What? I want to repair this.
Revelio. Reparo.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Accio.
The level up is kind of fast and easy, I guess.
Revelio.
Oh.
Reparo.
Interesting.
Revelio.
I hear the fact that I lose some frame every 5 minutes, but that's...
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Some gameplay better with.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Okay. I'm into money. Let me see. Yeah. I know it wasn't even that I pay for. This is the main one. This for Quidditch. Okay, so this one is the one that I just got. Huh. Why not? Starts looking swaggy. So yeah, I have more than one. Okay. Interesting.
Okay. Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
There's so many fade to black.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
That's the worst bully ever. Oh, damn it. Oh,
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
I don't think so, but hey.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
Oh, sure that.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Revelio.
It's like night. Can you run?
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
That's a good idea. Just teleport back to Hogwarts. Yeah, I'm already level 5. Just gonna save this game. Try to finish the mission. Why not? I'm gonna stop here for now. Really want to go farther, but I'm kinda tired, so let's go sleep. And being like 2 hours and a half. We're gonna be here tomorrow and gonna try to go farther after my days. Yeah. This is gonna be it, and I hope that you like it. And yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, so yeah, stay back.